Could you believe a Bugatti Chiron stepped foot in Accra? This is the first and the only one in the whole side of West Africa, though there are just some few in the southern parts of the continent, and you can check the reaction from the streets. If you are new to this channel, I'm your new friend Odo Hunter. Go ahead and smash that subscribe button. Turn on the notification bell because this car is owned by a well-rich, renowned business mogul named Osei Kwame Despite, where myself and him come from the same coming place. So I deemed it a great sense of pride to particularly take a look at this beast. He's the proud owner and the founder of Despite Group of Companies. Sincerely speaking, throughout my lifetime, the G-Wagons and the Range Rovers has been the only car the race used to flaunt here. But today the real boss is in right here, here specifically Ghana in Africa.
Bugatti. What do you have here?
This car remembers me of my time in high school. Whenever I'm tired or feel lazy to learn, I had a video on it by Supercar Blondie. And whenever I check it out, automatically I get some new form of energy to take on my books. And as of 2022, this car still never has modern conveniences like Apple CarPlay, driver assistance tech, and many more. But when you get behind the wheels, you will get to know why. With this car, you pay for performance with another level of luxury on its own. And what blows off mind is when you get it off for a cold start. And as the car was coming, I spotted something. It is in the dry season as of today. There is no rain anywhere, but the road was still wet. This means the road was being watered as the car comes delivery. And you know something? The total area of Ghana is 238,540 square foot kilometer, and with a total inland boundary of about 670 kilometers. The Bugatti Chiron 2 can go 440 kilometers per hour. This means when the road is specifically designed from the northern side of the country, the southern side straight, it will take this car about 1 hour 20 minutes to cross the whole country, whilst it takes me 2 hours from just my house to the workplace with our Toyota. To get your hands on the keys, and these are not hard metal Toyota keys, let's ask Pop Smoke.
It cost me 3 for the keys.
That means you have to get at least $3 million to get your hands on it. And as I always get maybe a cake with drinks as birthday present, this business mogul gifted to himself this car for his 60th birthday. And these are not the only things he bought. He bought several houses and gifted some to his friends and families. And the news circulating throughout the internet goes like, Despite got a $3 million car. Mind you, this is the Bugatti Chiron Super Sport, which cost $3,900,000. Just as how there are several corollars like the LE, CE, SE, and the XSE being the top of the list in the much pricier one, so comes the Chiron. There is a regular Chiron, which comes at $3,300,000. The Chiron's Push Sport coming at $3,900,000, and the top of the line, which Despite himself own, comes at $3,900,000. So he would probably spend over $4 million for this bad boy, which could buy 645 home-used Toyota Corollas. So you can just imagine, with the 2022 model, just as his, there is a special customization program called the Soul Measure, which means with this, shoppers can spec their car with an endless array of choices like a special paint, exterior trims, interior embellishment, and racing stripes, or even customize your name on the car as well. You know what? This car features 4 tweeters that each utilizes 1 carat of diamond inside the speakers. This shows how unique this particular Bugatti is, and the Super Sport was limited to only 30, where Despite got his hands on 1. So the whole world, there were only 30 produced, and Despite owns 1. And one thing that breaks your neck, and everyone here as well, is its maintenance cost. Anytime a proud owner wants to get his car maintained, it's not about getting to the fitting shop, guys. You have to book an appointment from the company itself, where 10 highly trained technicians would come all the way from abroad just on 1 car. Yeah, just a car we sit in just to drive around. Every 14 months or 1,600 kilometers, the technicians would come to your car to just replace an engine oil, an oil filter, coolant, and the 16 drainage plugs for about $24,979, which could buy like a slightly used Honda Accord or a brand new Toyota Elantra. And if you think that's expensive, wait until you read the rest on the list. You have to get at least $50,000 to get your tires replaced after a certain period of time. And at around 42 to 48 months of ownership, it is claimed that you will need to replace the garage quad table charges for $25,000. Also, you will need to replace your fuel tank after 48 months, which costs $43,973. This is not all about this car, no, but let's end here for the sake of time. As you can see, the maintenance cost alone for about 48 months can buy you a new Mercedes Maybach, which is a real luxury car. If you are still here to this point, why don't you consider smash the subscribe button, like the video, and see you in the next.